This live activation for the services, for the national services for the increments of the USPS and also the FedEx USPS. That's BARELA. That's B. That's BARELA. Barilla. So the face recognition, the first name, last name comprehension services. Now you have a McFay Live virus Verizon carrier that applied the COVID-19 policy, regulation, and services, dealing with the increments of recognition and service, eyeball, voice recognition. You're in every bank, Social Security office. You're 6 foot tall, for one. Then automatic EFT transactions, the basketball, the football, and also the soccer ball, and also the increments for the 2-point shot, 3-point shot, and the free throw, and also the curve ball, drop ball, slider, and also the fast pitch. And also for the increments, the total amounts of swimming time, that's 1 hour, 2 hour, 3 hour, 4 or 5 hours straight, and then running south to Oregon to Canada border. Simon's Ball has a Nike company. A Foot Locker has a gigantic inventory service of transactions, and have a that's 6 foot tall. 6 foot tall is pretty tall. So the increments for corruption and falsifying documentation typing. You talk all you want, which you can't talk. You can't move any direction with any blurriness. For one, that's corruption. That's fraudulency. That's forgery, embezzlement, forgery, murder 1, premeditated murder, racketeering, premeditated murder, accessories to confidential information what that was been held and fabricated on electronic equipment, for one. And fabrication, for one, is misleading federal judges, misleading jury selection, misleading Superior Court, District Court, Municipal Court, all appellate office, all chief, Justice Department. That means the Washington Bar Association 33509, Kenneth W. Chadwick at 56 C Street Northwest, Alfredo, Washington, 98823. The gold, the silver, the diamonds, the white gold, the silver, the rose gold, and don't forget the white gold, the diamonds, the bezels, the engravings, the first, the last, increments of the society, the UBI numbers, 60272, the care package. All that information has a McFay service on all that. And that service center and dog tags, their increments on that, is an antivirus. It's called the UBI number, 602-720-97979. 602-720-979. So you go to on the Wawa Corpse, www.Wawa Corpse. On the far tab, on the very high tab, there's a high tab. You push the set button. It's an antivirus system that protects the domain. The first name, Barilla. The first name, Barilla. Last name, Barilla. First name, Felix. Last name, Felix. The last name, Barilla. B-A-R-E-L-A. First name, F-E-L-I-X. First to first, last to last, last first. October 21st, 1972. So there's no erasing of that information. It is protected. Anywhere on the planet, it's protected. I just proved it. I just activated it. I'm out of nowhere. I'm thousands of miles away, and I have services. For one, if somebody leaves you behind or robs you, and you take your phone, take your services, and you got services, and you got activation services anywhere, your residency, your presidential suite, your business UBI number, your dog tags, anywhere you get services. I just proved it. I just activated you from out of nowhere. This service is active. It does work. Antivirus, anti-UBI number and services. Chief Justice, Superior Court, District Court, Municipal Court. Anywhere in the service, anybody that pulls up in a police car, a state patrol car, a sheriff car, agency car, you are fucked. You're totally fucked. I mean, the corruption the society's in, you're fucked. In every way, shape, and form. For one, you run the fingerprints, the voice recognition services, you got a conviction rate, for one. That conviction rate got a SID, MID number on it, for two. Number three has a social security number on it, number four. Number five, it has a date of birth. Number six, it has a anti-recovery system for the face recognition, or somebody put a template of your face on a finger sensor, a fingerprint, a voice recognition, and misusing your voice, misusing your panel on the administration office, Mr. Miley, Mr. James Norman Manis, 93 Marine Corps, Miley, United States Army. Recognition, the service, a sound light will drop or give you a recovery number, number 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. Number 8, that conviction on category number 1 to 18, that's A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Number 7. That's the conviction rate. That conviction rate holds on the pallet services, is on web and webinar, and also on any agency, any vehicle, or any body cam on an officer pertaining or misusing information on this or this face for your dental, your blood, your fingerprint, and using corrupted individual equipment. That's called corruption. That's when it cuts out like that, your voice, your eyes, your movement. When you move left or right, it's kind of fuzzy. When you move to your left or right, that's corruption. There's roots and there's penetration of misusing your equipment, and then also supplying an individual insufficient information to a T, because you're inside the Social Security office, the federal courthouse, Superior Court, District Court, agencies, administration office. So you're in a police station or your environment, or you're in an elite force compound facility, and you're on the service and active duty. You're activated. You're activated. You're activated because Felix Barela is B-A-R-E-L-A. First is F-E-L-I-X. Date of birth, October 21st, 1972. And Mr. Daniel wants to retire. Mr. Miley, United States Army, wants to retire. And Mr. Manis, still active. Proven for the fact. He's with Andy Miller. He's a Washington State prosecutor. And he's administrating Mr. Felix Barela administration office. And he's always with Felix Barela. Every way, shape, and way and form. So being left behind here, or having Bill, you know Bill, everybody knows Bill, right? From People Best. Everybody knows Dan, right? Dan and Annalisa from Warren and Bill. I use this phone for 911 to call the cops on Bill. He's trying to kick me off the bus because I've I live and we own property in Othello. We own property in Kennewick. We own property in Richland. We own property in Seattle. We own property in California. We own property in Florida. We own property in Texas. We own property in Nebraska. We own property in Kansas. We own property in Wisconsin. We own property in Kansas City, North Kansas City. We own property in outside of Texas, which is Mexico, New Mexico, Arizona, Tucson, Prescott, Flagstaff, and also don't forget the military compound facility, which puts this felt on. This felt goes onto all aviation planes, jets, Northrops, Boeings, Boeing 747s. These goes on Apaches. These go on stealth bombers. These remotes has an ultraviolet ray that compromises information on data. And this is a McAfee antivirus and it activated you. This is what protects you, is this domain filter system that backloads the recovery information. It goes into backdog information, recovers information. It's in stealth bombers, it's in jets, it's in an international compound facility called Doomsday Plane in Nebraska. These are ultraviolet rays or ultraviolet. These are used and thinned, coded for stealth bombers. This information that's coded and used on aviation fuel, NASA. These NASA O-rings, these go onto the cell services and compound facilities for recovering data, recovering information, and services, which is used for your touch screens on your laptop, your Surfaces, and your Microsoft, which Apple filed bankruptcy. Microsoft took over. Bill Gates, Melinda Gates, and Donald Trump had a little conference call in New York, and also at 1831 Medina Drive, and had a little meeting. You're activated. This proves for the fact it works. So if you Bill, Justin, Karen drop you off or leave you stranded, you have their own ways trying to kill you, stab you, shoot you, pull a banish a weapon, intimidate you, and all that services, I just proved a simple fact that it works. If you're left stranded or processed information they steal from you or rob you, his name's Bill, his name's Karen, his name's Dan. If he's named Bill and you call 911, you call the GTA 20 and 10, you cover the information data, this is what did it. This stuff works. It works to the T. The face recognition, the eyeball recognition, and also the voice recognition, which fights the corruption. This is demonstration.